Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back to another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. My name is Dr. Terry Ordate, and today's topic is patience worth waiting for? Oftentimes when working with individual in my practice on helping them to discover and to find their true sense of self, I'm always asked, how long does this process take? And I often answer, if not always, how long did it get you to this point to discover that you weren't living your own life? How long did it take you to discover that all the decisions that you made in your head weren't the decisions that were originated in your spirit? How many years did it take for you to screw up your life to only realize at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old that all of the decisions that you made led you to this point where you are not happy, you're dissatisfied with your life's decisions. You feel like you've made the wrong decisions in many aspects of your life, right? When you were making those decisions and when you were doing anything and everything that you wanted to do based on how the ego directed you, based on how your friends directed you, based on the influences of social media and your friends or family or whatever institutions that you followed. During those times when you were following these advice from others or these institutions or doing whatever it is you wanted to do because you thought you were living your best life, not one time did you question whether or not this was taking too long. As a matter of fact, you were making decisions in your mind, led by your ego, in hopes that the decision that you were making was the right one. But you realize after a while, after some time has passed, that perhaps that wasn't the right decision. But you weren't counting. You weren't asking yourself, how long does it take me to mess up my life? You weren't asking that at all. Excuse the bell in the background. You weren't asking that at all. But now that you are on a journey to rediscover your true sense of self, now that you are on a journey to reconclude your past hurts and pain and trauma, having to go through that again so that you can reconclude from a perspective that supports your highest and best good. The mere fact that you have to go through some of that pain again with your spirit to help you reconclude the old conclusions of the past that supported your fake identity or that supported this identification of yourself that wasn't aligned with your true sense of self, right? You weren't asking all those times, all those years, how long did it take for you to get to where you wanted to go? So I beg the question, why ask now? You weren't asking that before. But now that you're on a journey of self-discovery for the better, you're asking how long it takes? You have to be prepared to be on this journey, if not even be prepared. Know that this journey is a lifelong journey. So stop thinking about how long it takes you to embrace your light, to rediscover your true sense of self, to heal from your past pain. You're the one who, for lack of a better term, for those of us who, or those of you who made decisions to your detriment where you self-sabotage, right? Yourself, or just situations that you wish you did not get into because of the fact that you were led by your mind, your ego. When you embark on the journey to rediscover your true sense of self, you have to be in it for the long haul. You have to be in it for the long haul, and that means you have to have patience. Because your higher self had patience with you when you were screwing up your life. Now you have to be patient with your essence, your higher self, while your higher self works with you to help you get back on track. So you have to have patience with your higher self, and you have to have patience with yourself. It's okay when you start on this journey and you get off the journey and come back. And what I mean by that is sometimes we're on this journey, we want to do for self in the right way, in the highest and best way, in the way that supports your spiritual being, in the way that supports the fact that you are a spiritual being having this human experience. Because we are in this humanistic carnal body, you have to allow for or be forgiving of self when we quote unquote mess up. But don't stay down. Don't stay in the mindset of, oh man, I messed up. Oh man, you have guilt and shame. Absolutely not. You got to get right back up. So be patient with yourself in those times, because you don't want to beat yourself up. It's not about a blame game or beating yourself up because you didn't do the right thing. The key is understanding the lessons of the behavior that you did. When you have understanding of it, you create an atmosphere where your spirit now works with you. This is where inner standing comes from. Your spirit works with you to help you understand the loophole or help you understand the gap within yourself or within your self-identity or the voids within. When you allow your spirit to work with you, you have understanding of the process. And when you have understanding of the process, time is no factor. Time is no factor when you're in the moment of your spirit. When you're working with your spirit to help you heal from your past, to help you discover your true self, to help you along your journey. So, is patience worth waiting for? Yes, it is. It's worth waiting for when your spirit is right there with you. I trust and hope that that was helpful for you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember that you're loved. Mwah. Bye. And there you have it on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Thank you once again all for watching. Remember to click that thumbs up and subscribe. Also, remember you're loved. Namaste.